in class. So we're going to try to do this quickly so you can rest your minds a little bit. Okay, so we were learning about complaint letters, right? We're going to review that a little bit because it was 2 weeks ago that we started with this topic. And then we're going to write a letter together, and then I will give you the homework in which you will have to write a complaint letter by yourselves, okay? So I'll
Okay.
share with you my screen and tell me if you can see it.
Yes, we can see.
Very good. It's amazing. Okay. So, do you remember what a complaint letter was? It is used to raise your concerns about unfair things, such as bad service, faulty goods, problems with people, and to see a productive outcome, right? So it's when something happened to you and you didn't like it, and you have the right to complain and get a proper solution. It could be a bad service, or faulty goods that you bought, or any problems maybe with a neighbor or with a shop assistant. Okay, so you write this letter to raise your concerns and to get a proper solution. Okay, here I have an example. I know that we have read an example of a complaint letter last class, but here I have another one so you can see another example. As we read, we are going to stop in the different paragraphs to see what type of information does this person included, okay? This person included. Who can read, please?
I can.
Okay, thank you.
Dear sir or madam, I am writing to express my dismay at the service of your Eden Hill branch on Saturday, 14th January.
Very good.
I often
Stop there for a while. So I start my letter saying, dear sir or madam. Do you remember why?
because you don't know the name.
Perfect. Excellent. And in the introductory paragraph, that's the first paragraph, what do I do?
To express the reason of your letter.
Excellent. Very good. I express why am I writing. Very good. Why I am writing. Go on, please.
Okay. I often collect prescriptions from the pharmacy on behalf of my grandmother, Mrs. Elaine Bingham. On this occasion, there were two prescriptions, one for 50 milligrams Kendamol and one for 50 for 100 milligrams Leupron. I was served quickly, even though there appeared to be only one pharmacist on duty. However, I was leaving. I saw that I had been given a 500 milligrams tablet of Kendamol. This is 10 times stronger than the prescription called for.
Very good. Let's stop there. What did she do in this paragraph? Or he? What did he say in this paragraph?
She's explaining what happened.
Excellent, very good. In paragraph number 2, we can explain the situation. We can describe what had happened to us, okay? Very good. Go on, please, or anybody else if you want to read.
Okay, I won't.
Okay.
If I hadn't noticed it, the difference between the prescription and the actual tablets, my grandmother could have taken a dangerous overdose of Kendamol. I would be worried about getting any future prescription at Eden Hill.
Very good. What about that paragraph? What does he do there? What does he do?
He talk about the consequences.
Very good. She still talk about what has happened, about the consequences, and she also explains a little bit of her what happened to what's going on to her feelings right now. She will be worried to buy again there because something dangerous could have happened, right? Very good.
Okay.
Go on, please.
Who continues?
Who can continue?
Oh, I can.
Okay.
The pharmacist apologized and corrected the mistake, but I wanted to bring it to your attention. I think it happened because there were not enough staff on duty. I understand that mistakes happen, but there needs to be a minimum of 2 pharmacists at all times so all prescription can be checked.
Excellent. Very good. So in this third paragraph, what does she ask for?
Give a reason, explanation.
She makes a proposal.
Very
She
good.
says
she
what he wants, what she needs to be maybe yeah, so what she wants to get or to achieve with this letter.
Excellent. So she's in this paragraph precisely, she's raising concern. She's saying, okay, I know that you have solved my problem, that you apologized and corrected the mistake, but I suggest you, or I think the solution to this problem will be that you have at least 2 pharmacists at all times. Yes, because 1 is not enough. So she's suggesting or proposing a solution. In this case, not for herself, not for himself, because it's a man, Roger, not for himself specifically, but something that will work better in the pharmacy, right? Okay, let's finish the letter.
I hope you can take steps to make sure this mistake doesn't happen again.
Very good. Yes, go on.
I complete all the letters.
Yes, please.
Yours faithfully, Roger Bingham.
Excellent. So this is a closing formula, a closing paragraph. He's just closing the letter and saying again that he doesn't want this to happen again. And we finish the letter with yours faithfully because we don't know the person we are writing to, and we have started with Dear Sir, Madam. So remember, this is a formula. Dear Sir, Madam, yours faithfully. And then your signature, that as this is a formal letter, you have to write full name, right? Name and surname. Very good. Any doubts about this letter? Any questions you may have?
Oh.
No.
No? Okay, let's go on. So these expressions that I give you, these sentence introductions that I give you, are very useful when you start writing a letter. Because as soon as you start writing something, a paragraph, the first line of a paragraph, words will come out of your hands and mouth. So use these expressions when you start writing. You have some here, but in the previous PowerPoint that you saw in our previous class, there are more. But it's very important that you start with these letters. And don't think you are copying, because these formulas, these expressions are always used. So it's like a formula. So you can start with dear sir, madam, or if you have the name, dear Mr. And the surname, right? Then in the introductory paragraph, it's what you said. You are going to say why you are writing, the reason you are writing, right? Or what you are complaining about. And these are some expressions you can use to begin your letter. I am writing to express my dissatisfaction with the. I am writing to express my concern about. I am writing to complain about. I had been led to believe. The reason I'm writing to you is poor quality of which I bought in your store. So in some of them you can complain about maybe a bad service, and maybe you can use this one to complain about a faulty good, something that you bought and it is faulty. Let's go on. And in the body paragraphs, you have to explain with more detail as we saw in the previous letter. So you can use one paragraph to say what had happened, what is the problem. So to describe what had happened to you. I was supposed to receive, unfortunately, that never happened. I could not believe that. You can use another paragraph to say what is it that bothers you, or what is it that worries you. I regret to inform you that your service was below my expectations, or as we saw in the previous letter, I am worried because this could have be a serious problem. What did you do to resolve the situation, or maybe what the people who helped you did to resolve the situation? As we saw in the previous letter, they apologized and corrected the mistake, or maybe something that you did to resolve the situation. Maybe you asked for, if it was a faulty product, maybe you asked for its replacement. Okay, anything that you have done to solve the situation. So I contacted your store immediately in order to return. When I tried to contact you by phone, no one could offer me any sensible answer. And maybe, okay, these two could be very similar, but maybe you can add another paragraph in which to say, how do you feel about the problem? You can imagine how receiving this offer upsets me. So these are the details. Yes. No questions? Okay, so these are the details that you have to include in your letter, right? And let's go to the closing paragraph. It's what you want them to do, how you want them to solve the problem, okay? You have to state this, because if you just complain and describe the solution, maybe you don't get, you describe the problem, maybe you don't get a real solution. So you have to be clear on how you want this to be repaired, right? So the solution will be, nevertheless, I assume you will replace. I hope you can settle this matter by doing something. I insist on getting a refund of, I can read this one. Okay. I am very disappointed with that. Therefore, I expect a full refund of $100 as soon as possible. And then you have the closing formula. I look forward to hearing from you, or I look forward to receiving a prompt reply. And this, you have to remember that you use your sincerely when you know the name. So when you have begun the letter with dear Mr. or Mrs., or your faithfully when you don't know the name. So it's when you have begun the letter with dear sir, madam. Any questions about the parts of the complaint letter?
No.
No, you're okay. So what we are going to do now is write a letter together. Okay, so you are going to help me write a letter, a complaint letter. And this is the situation. The sales associate at Garbarino, who was helping you buy a computer, abandoned you mid-sale to take a call from his girlfriend. So you were at Garbarino, somebody was helping you buy a computer, and suddenly he abandons you to take a call from his girlfriend, and he stays minutes and minutes talking to his girlfriend on the phone, and you just have to leave because nobody was taking care of you, okay? So let's see how we're going to begin this letter.
Hi, sir, madam. Or no?
Dear sir, dear madam.
Okay, dear
madam.
sir, very good. Hold on that I can figure it out. Okay, remember, this is very important. Remember that as we are practicing for first certificate, we need to write between from 140 to 190 words. This is very important. If you don't fulfill this instruction, it doesn't matter if your writing is perfect, you will fail the writing because you didn't answer to the instruction right from 140 to 190 words. So it's necessary that you check if your writing is long enough to be passed, okay?
Okay.
So we begin the letter. Dear sir, madam. Let's put what the name here. Okay. So, can you see my screen?
Yes,
Or is
Yes.
it too little?
I am writing to complain.
Okay, very good. I am writing. Remember, this is a formal letter, so we are not going to use contractions, right? I am writing to complain okay.
About an
About a problem. Oh, sorry,
about
Lucas.
unsatisfactory. How can I say unsatisfactory
Yes,
situation?
unsatisfactory.
Situation. I had.
Okay. Yeah, maybe instead of I have, you can say I had experience.
I had experience.
Or I experienced, because it's not necessary to use the past perfect here.
As we are watching, as we are learning past perfect, we want to use it in every sentence.
Okay, no. Do you know how to use the past perfect, right? In this case, we are writing in the present and we are talking about a past situation. If we want to write about something that happened before with this problem, maybe we can use the past perfect, but we are just writing about something that happened in one situation, okay? We don't have two past situations. Okay, so I'm writing to complain about an unsatisfactory situation I experienced
when I was trying to choose a computer in Garbarino.
Very good. When I was trying to buy a computer at Garbarino. Very good. Can we stop our first introductory paragraph there?
Yes.
Yes, right? We can go to the body paragraph, the first body paragraph. What do we have to say in our first body paragraph? Do you remember?
Explaining the...
Very good. We have to say what had happened. Yes, what happened. Okay. Very good. Okay, what are you going to say? How are you going to begin your letter? Let's see some expressions that we can use here.
Can you I can't see very well. It's
you can't see where we're...
Yeah.
Okay.
Pero ahí no va a poder escribir.
It's okay. I will try to write in notes or something like that. Let me see. Hold on a while. Okay, wait a second, please.
Yeah. Okay.
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 Okay, I will write the letter here.
Okay.
So, we can introduce the first paragraph, the first body paragraph, in which we have to describe the situation with some of these expressions. Sorry, I was supposed to receive, unfortunately, that never happened. I could not believe that. Okay.
Okay.
Let me see. Hold on, because I'm going to copy the rest of the letter. Okay, there. Okay, how are you going to begin paragraph number 1. Tell me how can begin. Maybe I could not believe that, or I was receiving help, or I was being helped, right?
Yes, I was supposed.
I was being helped. What was the
With
hold on. I was being helped
okay.
by a sales associate.
And then
Okay, because I wanted to buy a computer, maybe. And then, and suddenly, what happened?
they the sales associate who was helping you buy a computer.
Okay,
I can't read this.
Can you read now?
Yes.
Okay. So we can say everybody can help. Yes. We can say I was being helped by a sales associate from your company, or from your company, because I wanted to buy a computer. Let's use a period here. Suddenly, what happened suddenly? His phone.
While we were
Very good.
While we were in the middle of the transaction or in the operation.
Okay. Very good. Transaction operation.
Or in the sale, their phone rang.
Very good. His phone rang.
And let
Maybe
me
we
alone.
can say his personal phone, right? Because it was not the company's
okay.
phone. His personal, I don't know what's wrong. Okay. His personal phone rang.
Leaving me alone.
Okay, let's say that he answered the call, right?
Okay.
He answered the call
And
left me alone.
Answer, we have to put answer in that way.
In the past.
Regular. Okay.
It's in the past. He answered the call
and left me alone.
And left me alone with no explanation, maybe. Yes?
Yes.
Very good. Maybe we can say that we are quite sure this was a personal call, but he was talking with maybe his girlfriend or something personal, because the way he was taking this call. Okay. So maybe we can go to the following paragraph and we can say something like, I'm sure this call was not...
It's necessary to say that he was talking with her girlfriend, or
well,
no.
in the instruction, this is important. Yes. In the instruction, it says that he was talking to his girlfriend. So it's always important to follow the instruction. And if the instruction says so, we have to mention this. Maybe
Okay.
not that he was talking to his girlfriend, but that it was that he wasn't talking about something personal, that he was not supposed to do that while he was working. It's important to mention that because it is in the instruction.
Okay.
So.
And then another part, what are
Yes.
you unhappy about?
Yes, very good. Maybe we can begin this.
You can imagine how I need or no.
Yes, we can say that, but maybe let's describe that he was taking a personal call. So you can say, I am sure I could tell this phone call was not urgent, as I could hear he was, I don't know, laughing. And he ended the call, I don't know, he ended the call saying, I don't know, I see you later. My love, whatever. In that case, you know that he was talking to his girlfriend, whatever. Yes?
Yes.
Very good. Okay. Let's see. Now we had to write. So we described what had happened, what made us feel unhappy. What else can we do? Or maybe we can say that we felt that it was very disrespectful. We can say something about that.
We can say we need this a lot.
Very good. Okay. So
like you can't imagine how I need or yes.
How much I needed. Very good. To buy this computer as soon as possible, maybe.
Yes.
Okay, very good. That's Maria Jose, right?
Yes.
Okay, who else can help Maria Jose because she's speaking alone? So you cannot imagine how much I put, sorry.
You can.
How much I needed to buy this computer as soon as possible. So you can imagine, no, so you can tell I felt this was a total lack of respect, or this was totally maybe disrespectful.
Disrespectful, yeah.
So you can tell I felt this was totally disrespectful. Very good.
Okay. And now we can write about to resolve this
Very good.
situation. Yeah.
Excellent. Very good. How can we begin that? Let's see how the letter we read began. The pharmacist apologized and corrected the mistake, but I wanted to bring it to your attention. I think it happened because, so maybe we can say that this person didn't apologize.
Yes.
Okay, so the sales associate. No, let's see. When I raise my complaint to the sales associate, he did not apologize. He did not apologize, right?
Yes, but now we can write about how they could or they can resolve the situation or not.
Yes, very good. So, but in the paragraph where we write how they can resolve the situation, we have
Yes.
to also say what we try to do
Okay.
to solve the situation. Yes?
Mm.
Very good. Because before sending a complaint letter, there's always a previous step. You don't just send a complaint letter every time you have a problem. You send a complaint letter after you try to solve this problem in a different way, and you couldn't get a proper solution, right?
Yes.
Very good. So what solution are you going to ask for? Maria Jose, are you alone? Because nobody's helping you.
Yes. Lucas.
Here we are, here we are.
Okay, come on. You need to help your classmate.
We are shy today.
You're shy today.
Now everybody.
Everybody. Okay, I'm going to take time to write who's here. Maria Jose, Lucas,
Daniela and Silvana.
Daniela.
Daniela said that she has gone.
Who?
Daniela
Daniela?
is in the call, but she is silent.
Daniela.
And I saw some more people here, but they left.
No, but it's Carla and Javier. They have a meeting every day at 10 o'clock.
Don't tell me. Okay. Carla and Javier.
Yes, but they write in
The chat.
I didn't write that. Okay. Okay, let's finish our letter because it's almost 10. So he did not apologize. What solution are you going to ask for? Maybe it's important that you go back to these letters. I think I wanted to bring my attention into it. I wanted to bring it to your attention. So I wanted to bring it to your attention because I think that a lack of respect like this one, we are exaggerating, right? But well, like this one, would not be allowed in any company. Right?
Okay.
It's okay. Very good. We just want to bring maybe the manager's attention to this. That will be the solution. Maybe we don't want them to fire the sales associate, but we just want to bring his attention to this. How can we finish the letter? Let's see.
I hope you can settle this matter.
Okay, so I hope you can maybe I hope you can have a word with the sales associate. maybe?
Yes, yes, it's better.
I hope you can have a word with the sales associate to avoid this situation again. Right?
Yeah.
Very good. And we just farewell and that's it. Maybe it's not necessary to I look forward to hearing from you because maybe we don't want a response. So we just can finish the letter with your faithfully, right?
Yes.
Or maybe we can say thanks for your attention. Thanks for your concern. Yours faithfully. Name and surname. Right? Very good. So let's read. We have to read our letter to see if it's correct. I'm going to read it quickly. Okay. Dear Sir, Madam, I am writing to complain about an unsatisfactory situation I experienced when I was trying to buy a computer at Galvarino. I was being helped by a sales associate from your company because I wanted to buy a computer. Suddenly, while we were in the middle of the transaction, his personal phone rang. He answered the call and left me alone with no explanation. I'm sure I could tell this phone call was not urgent, as I could hear he was laughing and he ended the call saying, "I see you later, my love." You cannot imagine how much I needed to buy this computer as soon as possible. So you can tell I felt this was totally disrespectful. When I raised my complaint to the sales associate, he did not apologize. I wanted to bring it to your attention because I think that a lack of respect like this one would not be allowed in any company. I hope you can have a word with the sales associate to avoid this situation again. We don't need to stop here. Thanks for your concern, your faithfully, and your signature. Okay?
It's okay.
Very good. So we have read, we have checked mistakes, grammar mistakes. And now what is necessary that we are not going to do it now, it's to count the words. So for example, if here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, I'm going to say that we have 16 words approx in each line. So how many lines we have? Okay, and we try to see more or less how many words we wrote. This is very important because if you have less words than the ones you have to write or more words, the writing is going to be failed. You are going to fail your writing. No importa si está perfectamente escrito, you're going to fail it. Okay?
Okay.
So, now it's your turn. This is going to be your homework. I'm going to upload this in our Google Classroom. You will have to write a complaint letter. Remember the quantity of words. And this is the instruction. You bought a faulty washing machine at Frávega on the 15th of February 2020. You have given them the washing machine for them to repair it twice under the warranty, but it still does not work properly. You request a new washing machine. So you bought a washing machine, it was under warranty, you gave the washing machine to them twice to repair it, but it still does not work properly. So you don't want them to repair the washing machine, you just want a new washing machine, okay?
Okay.
Very good. And it's important when you write to take this into account. Focus on the important facts don't write something that is not relevant. Make sure you include why you are writing, what happened, and what you would like to happen. Write in a formal style, so don't use contractions, don't try not to use formal phrasal verbs. Use passives, because passives are more formal. So I was served quickly, I was being helped by, and use your faithfully to sign off if you don't know the name of the person, right?
Okay.
And that's all. So I'm going to upload this PowerPoint, this presentation, and your homework to Google Classroom. And so you have 1 week to finish your homework, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any doubts?
No.
It's
No?
okay.
Okay, thank you very much for paying attention and participating.
Okay, goodbye, Rosario.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye-bye.